The main reason behind us coming to this center is it embezzled me a lot because I have heard a lot about this center and the impact it was making in the youths of the community in Bundung. So I came here to represent other collaborators like LJ Aspire, West African Business Solution, Global Early Adopters Network Gambia, in connection with the NUFOI to rehabilitate the center and bring back life to the center and also a hope of change in the future for the youths of this area.
During the inception of this place, we normally see books here. There were books that students may use to read, and also we realized that now we don't see it anymore because there was a time there was no light and water. So when I came back, I realized that now there is light. We can charge our phones and our laptops, and also there is water. So that part is so important. Even last week I came here and I was asking about their staff. So I think human resources and people who are trained to sensitize the youths, because I believe that the youths of today needs a lot of sensitization in terms of education.
Yeah, suma name champions la like artist la, you know. Deka bir Bundung di def suma thing, you know. Center bi nekk na place boo xamantene like since bu ma nekkoon young, like fii laa doon defee suma yëpp, understand nga. ñëw tamit di fekk ay mag yoo xamantene ñu fii def lu bëri, understand nga. So ma dem daal xam nga mu nekk daal dem ba place bu nga xam ne like comme mag yi dem nañ ba faate xam nga luñ fi amee. So si laa delluwaat back di commencé di fi def suma programme. Maa ngi commencé fii di def programme like 2001 yooyu noonu, you know, 2001 waaw yeah. So si laa commencé di def fii nii programme ba 2022 ba léegi 2023 bi nii maa ngi fiy def programme kids programme di indi xale yëpp together xam nga ñuy am fun xam nga stuff like. So noonu laa ko gisee daal ba pare maire yi dañ ko dee like su ma ko defutee sax ñoom dañ ma dee mën a gis sa like defal programme xam nga suñu xale ñu ñëw MC centre bi. So xam nga loolu daf ma dee gën a xam nga daf ma dee gën a yokkal dara ba pare man dama nekk ni ko xamante ne tamit suma ting, you know, xale yaa ma dee gën a demal stuff like suma génne si biti like léegi nii xale ngay gis ñëw maa nekk di champions même suma programme suma génnewutee flyer sax xale yi dañoo ñëw champions kañ ngay am programme so dam dee feel like xam nga defal gars tamit something like this xam nga so noonu laa ko gisee.
As a social servant, a person that believes in community service, this place where belongs to my great-grandparents. We were coming here to cultivate groundnuts and do one or two things and then go back home. But then it comes to a stage that our community comes to agreement with the founders, NUFOI and Family Planning, to create a youth center, which was welcomed by us and our parents. They feel it's necessary and it's needed. So that's how the place came to existence. But we, being the bone of this community, see it so beneficial and so welcoming. We join hands, work together with them to make sure the existence of the place is in present. This is what brings the youth center alive.
This center is very, very beneficial to the youths of Bundung. Not only those that are coming here to study, but also for other recreational activities like the basketball lawn that was here, and also the television and all the activities that were so beneficial to the youths. I can use myself as an example because I started coming here since in 2008. That time I was at junior school preparing for my Gabeke. So I normally left home maybe after school. I come here to do my studies, and also during the weekend I normally come here also with my friends. This was the room that we normally sit, and then we will be studying group studies. Sometimes we alight downstairs also to do our group studies.
Yeah, I'm from Bansang. I wanted to sit for the private class, so I decided to how to come here for studies. But I'm not far from here. I'm a neighbor. I'm a neighbor around the center. The environment is so conducive and quiet. You can read and then gain a lot from it. And inadequate of these chairs and tables. People sometimes, how come you have studies? They will not have enough chairs.
And also the computer lab. There was a time I normally see Musa, training some students, but it's been a while. I did not see him, so I don't know whether it is still ongoing or not. Yeah, so I think you can improve on those things. And also the recreational activities that were going on, it seems that it has come to a standstill. So you can still work on that, to better facilitate our different desires we have.
So ma xam ne fii nekkul place boo xamante ne like dañ ko war a fàtte Senda dafa soxla sponsor right now, dafa soxla ndimbal, understand nga comme gars waruñoo jóg rek like fàtte ko nii place bi su ma si duggee rek comme like place bu ma xool mu baat man si man daf dee mel ni lu rafet cause bët boobu laa ko xamee Senta musta mel ni Senta ñëpp niñ ko xamee mooy like place bu rafet la woon danga doon mën a ñëw sa time yi nga am fi time sa ñu ne la génnal sa ngay jooy understand nga so yooyu yëpp dund nañ ko fii so mu laa wane like ñun si xut bi lañ nekk and dañ ko soxla fii yëpp woon dañ fi doon play basket dañ fi doon play like yu bëri sax football sax dañ ko fi dee play so loolu yëpp dañu bëgg a wax ñu ñëwaat xam nga ba pare tamit yéen ñu nekk di taaw si li tamit comme like yàlla na yàlla jàppale xam nga ba process bi moom mun a nekk cause ñun tamit dañ ko soxla cause yéen soo leen si baaxee rek ëllëg ñun dañ si gis suñu njëriñ so man loolu moo nekkoon lu nga xam ne like comme loolu laa mën a joxee tamit te képp ku bëgg a jàppale tamit jàppaleel te yàlla tax fii mu mën a baax understand nga cause gox bu nekk am na place yu nga xam ne foofu la xale yi di dajaloo soo soxlee sa xale sa da ngaa ñëw nga fugg a bunta nga lekk ñu jox la sa xale nga demaa moom waaye Bundung dafa soxla loolu right now lu ma laa wax nii soo ko bëggee proof mën ngaa ñëw nga soo like nga gis ngoon bi di nga gis xale yi ni ñu fi nekk duggee dañuy am phone yéen dem dee bàyyi maire yi sax dañ dee dem ba koñ oo maire yi ñu ñëw jaay fi stuff like yooyu noonu pour xale buñ génn si biti yooyu noonu dem jënd lekka fii la gars yi di jëndee yëpp so man loolu laa fi nekkee daal xam nga jamono buñ toll nii ku jàngut am nga problème so loolu leen nekk di def nii tamit very nice understand nga Senta dafa solo loo xamante ne like bugga ne lépp lu nga xam ne amoon na fii nii mu dellu si waat understand nga lépp su mën a yokkeeku sax na yokkeeku understand nga cause daf ñu mën a jàppale understand nga.
I'm so much grateful to the founders of this place or those that have worked extremely well to bring this thing to the youths of Bundung Bohol. It's not only beneficial to the youths of Bundung but to the community, because there was a time that I was at I think at that time I was at the university. So I normally have a friend who was living in Tujereng. Also those people from Burford, many people, many young people that normally come here to study or to do some recreational activities. So it's so beneficial and we see ourselves in it. We are thankful to the developers of this.
If rehabilitation process goes in accordance to my plan, I believe this center could first of all produce productive leaders for this country. That's number one. Access to free educational resources for the youths of our nation is number two. Number three is access to the productiveness of our community leaders also. That's number three. There are very many benefits that our rehabilitation could bring about, but these were just few of the fixes that we could put through. There are very many series of activities and programs that we are planning, which includes the bringing and raising of awareness in technology, the field of business entrepreneurship. We have community leadership, and we have very many series of activities, including sporting activities also. And I believe the programs we have on the pipeline could be beneficial for the youths of our nation. Present, we have a 1-year free training program that is on the pipeline, which is open to the youths of the nation, not just only Bundung, but it's regional all through the nation, whereby we want to host and start here in the center of Bundung because of its former productiveness, to see that this center is back to life.
As born and raised in Bundung, believing in skill work and believing in community development, believing in the youth folks, I see this place as a safe haven for us to come together, give it life again. Because it's a place that belongs to us. It's a place that needs to be, rebuilt, to make sure we have youths that are skill equipped, that are well trained, to be nurses, to be sportsmen, to be journalists, to be whatsoever they have in mind to search for a better future. We should make sure we have this place represent that. Because I can't be in Bundung sending my own brothers to another communities for skill work. It doesn't tell well. So understanding the conditions surrounding the place, having the understanding of my people that they want togetherness, but nothing is bringing them together to get this skill center alive. I said I have to take a step and walk towards it. This is what encourages me. This is what motivates me. This is what pushed me to make a move and then approach the authorities taking care of this place to work with us to give it back to the community.
So I'm advising my fellow youths, let us value what we have, especially the youths of Bundung, because maybe other areas, other communities do not have this. So since we have it in store, let us make the best use of it. We are in an era of education, so let's strive hard, to be educated, to make our nation proud, because we are the leaders of tomorrow. So I think it's only education that we can benefit our country in particular and the world in general.
My team is well prepared. I myself am well prepared with the motivations that I have get from certain individuals like Mr. Jata, individuals like the teams of LJ Aspire, committed people. My team is well prepared with intellect, with activities, with sets of recreational also programs. The only problem we have is we are on survival mode. And when you put somebody on survival mode, they will survive by any means necessary. If we have resources, we will be able to handle every load of work that comes our way to see that this community gets what it deserves in terms of benefiting the youths and the nation at large.
Jamono buñ tollu ni xalé bu ndaw bo gis rek amna lum solo ko gis rek amna lum la gëna bëgga fi nekkut comme lek dañoo wone comme lek jàng bi rek nga fi mëna jëlé fi mën nga fi jëlé mind bu bari lu nga xamné comme lek mën nga jëriñ sa boppa life si lo mënti nekka like nekka nga xalé bëgga am free time bo xamantene you have to study stuff like mën nga ñëw fi ni def sa thing like yaa ngi am bëgga am sa paper tamit bu nga am free man you la rich stop kër mën nga ñëw nga laaw si fi def sa thing so center solo na lu yëpp like internet xam nga comme like xalé bu ko amul kër sa suñuy fi ni like lu waaw di nga ko am free xam nga def sa thing so Bundung man tamit képp ku ñëw daal bu bëgg a jàppale Bundung like man dama am pour support like 100%.
Throughout the program that we are about to have, we have a channel that will be there strictly for the health sector, whereby we will have community nurses and also doctors that will come over to make the people of the community benefit from free medical resources, free checkups and the likes that people are struggling with, examples of medicines and also bed nets that will benefit the people. We are trying to find recreational conducts like rehabilitating the basketball center. We will be having sporting activities like table tennising. We will be having sporting activities like football competitions and all the other stuff within the center, as we noticed that these were activities that used to take place here but now no more. because of some of the lack of adequate equipments and lack of fixes in some of the renovative areas also. As of now, we are trying to correspond with people like West African Business Solution, have been of great help in correspondence with us since we started. The LG Aspire have been a firm one too. My organization, which is the Global Early Adopters Network, a young entrepreneurial youths trying to bring about technology in changing community. And I believe also with the help of Mr. Bala Jata, we will be able to achieve a lot of things, inshallah.
The collaborating network between institutions that are coming together to forge a union to make sure this place is alive have different areas of networking. There are people that are coming to the sector of IT, nursing, skill set on the carpentry, mechanics, and even sports. It's all not coming to the center because what the center can contain is what we are going to use the center for. But we are trying to make sure we have sponsors that will look into our activities, our pipelines, and understand it to give us the support that we need. Actually, I am representing West African Business Solution, an institution that was launched in 2020 for proper operations, but due to COVID and other issues that surrounds us, we couldn't operate as we want. But then it doesn't make us stop. At our individual level, at our regional level, we still keep on moving to make sure there is a way forward, because WAPS itself, it's here for the people, the grassroots, the community. So we want to make sure the youth folks that are into trade to be seen as professional entrepreneurs. We want to make sure those who are into skill work have the opportunity to be trained and been given a chance to make sure they establish something that they can make their family survive from.